All right then, one of the most iconic guitar solos of all time, and it's pretty easy to play, the Solo 2 Easy by Thomas McClary and the Commodores. We are in standard tuning for this tutorial. We are soloing in the key of A flat major, using mostly the A flat major scale, though we do grab the minor third a whole bunch of times in this solo, so it's a real mix of major and minor going on here, but it's mostly major scale work. Before the solo proper gets underway, we have this. We're up here on the 21st fret of the high E for a bend release, full step bend, pick it at the top, and release it, back it up to 16, do the same thing. A little bit of vibrato, and then the solo proper gets underway with a bend up to that minor third. We're here on the 8th fret of the D string, a little half step bend release off to 6, and then you're going to string skip down to the 9 of the B string. Hang on it, and then you're going to slide it up the neck. And then you're going to go back to that 8 of the D, another little half step bend release off to 6 with a double hit. Hang on it, and kind of as an afterthought, you're going to give it a light pick, and then just slide out of it. Now we're going to go back onto that 8, another little half step bend release off to 6. Into that to finish the first half of the solo. So bend release, half step bend release of that 8 off to 6. This is probably the most difficult part of the solo because you're going to come off this 6 of the D string immediately into a bend on the 11 of the high E. And you're going to give that 11 a full step bend, choke it off at the top, and then do the exact same thing on the B string on the 11. Then you're going to go 9-7, very staccato on the B, and then 8-6 on the G. Into this. You're going to back it off to that minor third there on the 4 of the G. Drop onto that 6 again, little bend release, pull it off to 4, and then finish on the 6 of the D. Do not pick that 4, it's a pull off. Right, and that's the first half of the solo. Slide. Afterthought pick, and slide out of it. Now we're into the second half of the solo, starts the exact same way as the first part of the solo. Half step bend release of that 8 off to 6, grabbing that 9 of the B. Another slide up the neck, right, back onto that 8 again, half step bend release with a double hit. Pick it and slide out of it. Back onto the 8, release it off to 6, right, and then we're going to jump up to that 11 again. Finish the solo like that. So you're going to give that 11 a bend release, pick it when you release it, and then you're going to drop your pinky on the 13 of the high E. And then you're going to grab the 11 of the B for a nice slow full step bend, and then get your pinky underneath it on the 11 of the high E. And then you're going to go back to that 11 on the B, double bend, release the second bend off to 9, and then finish on the 10 of the G. You're going to hang on it, and then you're going to pick it and slide it back to 8. And that is the end of the solo. So let's take it from the top, and then we'll be done. And there you go. That is how you play the Solo 2 Easy by Thomas McClary and the Commodores. Certainly hope you enjoyed the tutorial, found it helpful. If you did, please hit that like button right down there. Maybe drop me a subscribe if you haven't done that already, as that would be very kind and helpful to the growth of my channel. Hope you're well out there in your little guitar corner of the world, wherever that may find you, and we will see you next time. Cheers.